I had a question over here, so I want to go there first.
What is the enforcement mechanism, or who is it that actually enforces these laws? I mean, is this your local authorities? Is this the state patrol? Is this the sheriff? Who is it that comes into my gun store and makes sure that I'm complying?
Yeah, so
And is it funded?
okay, so two questions there, and I think hopefully everyone heard that. So really, what is the enforcement mechanism and the arm of these anti-constitutional gun laws? So it really depends, and I don't mean that as a caveat. We've had a situation where we're representing an organization called Gators Custom Gun Incorporated. They're down in Kelso. It's a sole proprietor firearms dealer. The state attorney general issued documents that required him, because he's a sole proprietor, him and his business, to answer questions about whether or not he was unlawfully selling magazines that exceeded the standard capacity of 10. And this was based on the Consumer Protection Act. So if you're a business owner, the Attorney General has the Consumer Protection Act that he can wield against your business. And that's what's happened a lot, not just this singular client, a lot of these small firearms dealers. He kicks over these papers and says, you're going to answer these under penalty of perjury, which is, at least $5,000, and it's potential felony, which means you could go to jail. So you are now required as a business, and this is what happened to our client, to answer these questions about, did you sell these prohibited items? And we're going to use the Consumer Protection Act to criminalize that behavior. And so in the Gators case, we objected to the use of this tool, of these inquiries from the Attorney General's office, asserting our client's Second Amendment right under the federal Constitution, Article 1, Section 24, which is the Washington corollary of the right to keep and bear arms. We asserted those two rights and said, hey, he doesn't have to answer this. You can't just come in and say, we've heard you're selling these. Under the Consumer Protection Act, it usurps your constitutional protection, right? At least that's what the state wanted our client to believe. And we won that case. We won that case at the Superior Court level, which is your local county courts. The question about enforcement mechanism, that was the Attorney General's office.